Unfocused. Yeah.
That's right.
Welcome back to the next episode.
Episode 188.
And this is Skip Loom.
Skip Loom.
If we're following Pokemon, I'm T.
I'm AJ Twist.
And Unfocused, bitches.
This is a Collision 28 production. Podcast about, like, video games, anime,
cool
comics.
Cool shit.
All the cool nerd shit going on. We talk about it right here.
All right. So let's start off with what we always do. Oh, wait. First off, we got to say you can watch us live on twitch.tv right now.
Yeah, we're live right now on twitch.tv/collision28. Or maybe you're watching us on YouTube.
And or on YouTube. And basically, we're every Thursday between 7:30 and 8 we start. Maybe a little later. It's usually about that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure to catch us whenever you... AJ, Unfocused Week. What's up, man?
You know, chilling. Wait, hold on. Just to make sure this is going to work properly. All right. So a little cut in the actual podcast version. But anyways, chilling. So last weekend, Wags came over. Will came through, hung out for a bit. He brought over his PS4 because he wanted to hang out. And I was like, dude, bring your PS4 because I want to test out my arcade stick, make sure, it's actually legit and works on a PS4. So we played some Injustice. It's all right. It takes a while to get used to. Feels kind of stiff though. That Mortal Kombat feel, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I like it, but it takes a while for me to actually get used to it.
I feel the same way. Like all those Mortal Kombat style games, like they're fun, but like I just can't get into the feel.
Yeah,
it's different.
But did that. Played Dragon Ball Fighters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I completely forgot how to play.
I feel like I did too by now. I feel like I got to pick a new 3 and play over. Start over.
That's kind of what I was going. Well, I didn't pick a new 3. I just tried to remember what I was remembering. Trying to learn back then. And then what else did we play? I think that was all we played on his console. And then we played some Icons Battle Arena. So this is that game that Wave Dash made. That kind of
was it fun?
Spiritual successor to Melee. Yeah. What kind of sucked though is because right now it's in beta and I'm in the beta and all that, but it's only open on certain days. It's usually been only on Wednesdays in the afternoon. So I haven't really been able to play. But I was like, let's just randomly see if it works. And it worked on a weekend. It was like Saturday night or some shit. I was like, what the fuck? Why is it working on a Saturday night?
Huh.
And then I looked it up real quick, and they were doing a weekend, like a open beta weekend. Or not open beta, but it was open to the beta testers on the weekend.
Oh, okay. So they purposely
Yeah, so I was like, we got lucky today, Will. So we played local, and then we just played. It was cool to actually play with someone else, so I can actually so we can both kind of figure out some shit. Yeah, and it plays like Melee. I'm not sure how Will feels about it overall, but I liked it.
Well, Will's a hater, so I usually take everything he says with 3 grains of salt.
But yeah, so we just messed around. There's 6 characters available in the beta right now, but they actually were trying to introduce their store and gallery shit. So they locked out 3 characters, and so if you wanted to buy them. You had to pay actual money, or they gave you 1,000 credits, which is enough to buy 1 character. Mm-hmm. So if there's one character you really want it, you can use your credits to unlock at least one of them. But if you wanted all of them unlock, you have to buy it legitly, which I guess will carry through when the actual game comes out.
Okay.
But yeah, we just had fun with the 3 characters we had, which was I don't even know their names, to be honest. But one of them was Fox. Oh, Kid, I know his name.
Space Animal. Okay.
Yeah. And then we had this character who's, I feel like it's a blend between Sheik and Falcon. After playing with her so much, that's what she feels like. Because she's fast like Captain Falcon. She has a power punch as her B, her neutral B. And then I think she has a knee or something like that, or I think it was a slap. Yeah, I forgot. I can't remember what it was. The animation was so quickly I couldn't make out what was happening. And then she kind of has an up B like his and a down B like his too, like Captain Falcon. But some of the other aspects of it kind of felt like Sheekish. So I can't really figure it out.
It's a smart move for them to blend characters that are similar. That way it doesn't feel too much like Melee.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
a smart move.
And the other character though. Never before seen it in Melee. If anything, maybe feels like Donkey Kong, if anything, but it's a grappler character, and Will was having fun with that character. So if he ever starts playing that game, I'm pretty sure he's gonna main that character. Which was very weird too. She has a lariat too, like Zangief, where he just spins around and he's kind of invincible but does damage, and just all types of grab shit. But yeah, we're just having fun with that, trying to figure out how to get our controllers to work and all that too. The PS4 controller does some weird shit because you can plug it into a PC and it can work with certain games. And if you play it through like a Steam game, you gotta be in big picture mode to use it. And big picture mode allows you to use a PS4 controller. But when you do it, all the sound from your computer that you would normally hear through your speakers reverts into the controller. So if you want to hear what's going on in the game, you have to plug yourself into the PS4 controller because it has.
You can hear it from that.
Then you can hear it from that, which is so fucking weird. And we spent time just trying to get the thing to work again through my speakers. But anyways, that was interesting.
All right.
I've also been playing a lot of Pokemon Go because of the new shit that's going on. And then me and Reason.
Wait. Oh yeah, go on.
And me and Reason started playing Diablo.
Oh, you guys didn't three?
No, Hose was a bitch.
That's
But it was, Diablo 3 though, yeah. But Hose, because Hose hit me up. Hose like, let's play Diablo. I'm like, all right, yeah, let me get Reason again because Reason was playing with us last time. And then I think we played on Sunday night or some shit like that. And we played for a good couple hours. Good times. But then I just had no time out this whole week to even play at all. But it's pretty much. Oh yeah, and I picked up some comics.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
So
yeah, was that with me? No, you got some others, huh?
Yeah, no, this is today. So I picked up Sonic 6. So I got issue number 6, which just dropped the other day.
Because that's where it ended with Shadow showing up, right?
Yeah, so that's what the comic shows and the cover and all that. And it looks like the Chaotix.
Damn, Chaotix and Shadow in the same cover. I'm tripping out right now. Like,
yeah, so
that's almost like forbidden, you know? It's like two parts of the same. It's two parts of the same world, you know? It's funny.
And I know because I know in the Archie series, I know Shadow was a character who came through eventually. The Chaotix were there for a while though.
Yeah.
Anyways,
have the Chaotix ever met Shadow before?
I don't know. I've never gotten that far into the comics, like the original series. Anyways, also found this Garfield.
At number 1?
Yeah, number 1 of 4.
My bad.
So kaboom, and Jim Davis's signature is on there, who's the original creator of Garfield. I love Garfield. If anyone didn't know, going through it though. I guess it's Garfield telling a story because Garfield that's drawn on here is like totally not him.
He looks all cool and shit, yeah.
Yeah, but it starts off with him like talking about like, oh yeah, here's a story. So I don't know, I'll get into it later on. But 1 of 4, so I'm like, fuck it, why not? I'll collect this too.
All right.
And then I started looking into the Power Rangers Shattered Grid shit, and I think there is a paperback that exists.
Yeah, there should be the first one. There should be the first one.
I think there's 5 volumes that exist. So I'm gonna start hunting that down probably next week.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I've been up to.
Nice. All right, so for my Unfocused week, the main thing is Anthony got me re-addicted. He made me relapse for my addiction to Luminous.
Oh yeah, Luminous drop. I played a lot of that shit today.
Yeah, Luminous Remaster came out. It's fucking awesome. It's really what we've always wanted, or I don't know about you, but for me, it's what I've always wanted in a Luminous sequel. Because Luminous 2 gave you exactly what you thought you wanted. More skins, more music, and
yeah.
But when you play it, you're like, no, it didn't really give me what I thought I wanted because like it was still easy. Like, you know, if you got good at Luminous 1, like Luminous 2, 3, and Plus are very easy. This game changed it a little bit. They made some things a little bit more difficult. They made some things
visually and stuff, right?
Yeah, and visually, there's some things that are more helpful, which is also cool.
Yeah,
because it's not fun when games are hard because you can't tell where things are.
How do you feel like it's harder now, though?
Like I said, the chain.
Like the
The chain doesn't break from being in a square; it breaks from landing.
No,
so that
actually,
sucks.
Playing it today because I played it for 2 hours pretty much. I tried to play a whole through once, and once you end it, it tells you how many skins you unlocked, how much percent you passed, and then how much time you spent playing from the beginning. And both times today, 55 minutes, like just under 55 minutes, both sessions. The second session, I only made it 1 skin further than I did the first time.
Right.
But I noticed as I was playing that when you do drop it, if it's not touching anything else of the same color, it won't do anything.
Oh, I didn't.
But the moment it does touch something else, that's when it just links up. So you don't have to make a square; it just needs to match up with the same color.
Okay. Well, see that, and that's pretty hard because they usually come out in combinations. They usually don't come out by themselves. You know? What I mean?
Yeah, and at least you drop it in a weird angle or something like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So okay, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that, but it still makes the game a lot harder. It's a little different. I like that.
Yeah. Just to, I want to get some picture while we talk about it too.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I've been playing mainly. I'm holding out on Breath of the Wild only because I don't know when our Nintendo's going to be fixed. As a matter of fact, I'm probably call these guys right after this episode. But I want to know if our Wii's going to get fixed before I just start jumping into playing Breath of the Wild, you know?
Right.
Because I know once I see those badass graphics in Breath of the Wild, I'm not going to go back to Skyward Sword.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially since people told me it's like a 7 out of 10 Zelda game.
Oh, okay.
Like, Skyward Sword, it's good, but you're like, it's not amazing. So I know that if I start playing Breath of the Wild, which is like a 9 out of 10, I'm not gonna go back. So that's why I don't want to fucking play Skyward Sword yet. So I'm still waiting on that. I know I said I was gonna play it last week.
You do want to play Skyward Sword, but you don't want to go to Breath of the Wild.
Yes. Well, no. Well, yeah.
The last thing you just said threw me off. That's why I don't want to go back, or I don't want to go to Skyward Sword. I was like, what?
Yeah, I don't. That's why I don't want to go to Skyward Sword because, like, I know that. I'm sorry. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, so I'm holding off on Breath of the Wild a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did do that.
It says Luminous on the screen, by the way, if anyone's wondering.
Yeah, that's the puzzle game. To me, it's the best puzzle game made since Tetris. I fucking love Luminous. But besides that, I have been. Oh, I rewatched the anime Bungo Stray Dogs, which is pretty awesome. Season 1, because season 3 is about to come out, so I'm slowly going to season 1, 2, and now I'm maybe ready for season 3 after the rewatch. It's a dope ass anime. I'm loving that one. So
cool.
Other than that, My Hero Academia. I caught up on that anime. It was fucking awesome. Everyone kept telling me to watch it because I love first season. Everyone's like, dude, season 2 is so sick. Everyone tells you're like, okay, I'll get to it. I fucking started watching. I marathon the whole thing.
Oh yeah, that was good. Huh?
It was dope. So I'm like, yeah.
I heard they're getting a fighting game. Did we talk about that yet?
I think we did, but
yeah,
we're kind of scared when we really broke it down. We saw what company was doing it. We got kind of scared, remember? Because we were like, no fighting game company's doing it. It's like a company that does anime video games, which usually suck.
We'll see though. Yeah,
the graphics look dope though, because I remember you showed me the gameplay and it looks tight.
I don't remember right now.
I'm
pretty sure.
You should watch My Hero Academia. You would probably like that shit, bro. It's like Avengers but anime. It's pretty cool, or not Avengers, like Marvel superheroes but anime. Like
okay.
I think you'd enjoy it. So that's been the main things of my Unfocused week. Have I read any comics this week? I don't think I read any comics this week. Yeah, that's it. That's the main parts of my Unfocused week. Luminous Addiction, always a problem.
To go back on Luminous real quick, just kind of talk about it, since it is technically a new game that's dropped. And what's different about it? Definitely the menu is different.
Oh, yeah. I like the new menu. The new menu's dope.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. And then the other thing that's a big difference to it is the rumble. Did you end up turning it off after playing it?
No, but you know what? As soon as I played it for like 3 minutes, I knew exactly what you're talking about.
How it kind of goes to the beat of the music, right?
Yeah, that's bad. And I saw what you meant. So basically, before I even played this new Luminous, AJ told me, like, bro, I don't think the Rumble can handle it. Because the first thing he told me, he's like, I don't think it's going to last. It's going to make the game die quick.
Yeah,
and
I was like, yeah, because it rumbles to the beat of the song, and the whole game is just music, just constantly playing nonstop.
Like, it's a theme of Luminous.
So the controller's just constantly just vibrating with it, and I feel like this is going to kill the controller, like, really quick.
And it did. My battery was going down quick.
Oh, yeah?
It was going down quick, bro. I was like, damn, it's literally nonstop rumbling. It's dope.
Yeah.
But you can't stop thinking about the battery. So it makes it not dope, Like, you can't enjoy it, Like...
Yeah.
Fuck, my shit's definitely gonna die. And then when the beat picks up, it rumbles harder and shit, and you're like, oh my god, stop.
But yeah, so that's a new feature. But there is a way to turn it off, which is easily just pause the game, and there's a menu right there for it to turn it off,
right?
Which is cool. Other thing that I noticed too, because I was playing on just a handheld version, right, the first time, and then today I was like, I casted it today, if anyone was wondering. But yeah, I casted it, and normally when I play the system docked, I'm using my Pro controller, which is nice and comfortable, definitely good for Splatoon. But it's nice and big. All the buttons are like right where you expect them to be and all that, as opposed to the Joy-Cons on the actual Switch itself. But playing it on this Pro controller, I couldn't do it. It just felt so weird to me.
Really?
Yeah. So I had to go take off the Joy-Cons and slide it into the little handheld controller thing and play it like that. Yeah. I don't know what it was. It's something, I guess I'm thinking because the buttons on the Switch, the Joy-Cons itself, are like the size of what the original PSP was like. Maybe that's the only way I can play it now on a small set of, controllers, maybe. I don't know, but we were able to play it on the PS2, though.
Yeah, well, we loved it. That was our favorite way to play it at first. Remember on the PlayStation controller? As a matter of fact, when we tried it on the Nintendo, we tried it on a different system. We were like, it doesn't feel like the PlayStation
like the
controller.
Xbox. Yeah, Xbox.
That's what we tried. Xbox
is weird, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's a D-pad on here that was throwing me out. Maybe the buttons are just big. Like, I don't know. Something just felt weird about playing on the Pro controller to me. So I went ahead and pulled out the Joy-Cons and I was playing like that. And I felt more comfortable playing it like that. So, I don't know. So just heads up to anyone who's interested in playing this game. $15 though. Oh, you know what I did? So Nintendo has its new rewards program that I never bothered to figure out how it works.
Oh, yeah. I know, yeah.
Ever since they revamped it last year. So as I was like looking up the games, I noticed that it says it's gonna give you plus 70 coins or some shit when you buy it. I'm like, what are these coins about? And so like I went to the website, my Nintendo Rewards or some shit like that. And when you buy a game, you can link it to your account, and it gives you coins for it, and then you can use those coins to purchase digital stuff.
As a side note, we even mentioned in a very early Unfocused episode, you can go back into your SNES and Nintendo games and get a code off of that and reclaim these points for everything you bought back in the day.
I'm not sure if you can do that anymore, though.
Oh, did they stop that?
I think that's stop. I didn't see a spot for it, but if anyone knows anything different, let us know.
Damn, I didn't know they stopped that.
Yeah,
I thought that was still going.
Yeah, no, I know they changed something regarding that. I forgot what it was exactly. Anyways, but what you can do now is from the I should turn this game off now. It's kind of bugging me.
It's distracting me for sure.
Yeah, I'm like watching like, oh man, why did he do that?
Oh, this guy sucks, bro.
But so in the main menu when you have the game like selection on the home screen of the console, if you push like the info button for the game, there's an option to kind of add it to your reward program so you can claim it and get your coins for the game. And all those coins expire within like 30 days, something like that. So you got to use it right away. I had some coins for some reason, and then I used my Splatoon thing and cashed in those coins that I had 100 coins. Mm-hmm. I got 60 coins for it. And then you can use those coins as discounts toward digital things.
Really?
Yeah. So with those 100 coins, each coin is worth a penny. So I had $1. So I got $1 off my Luminous.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, so I got it for $14. So that was pretty cool. There is some bullshit to go through though. When I try to go to unlock the whole thing through the website,
yeah,
you had to like you couldn't do anything until you did its like introduction thing to it. Like, oh yeah, push this button. Oh yeah, you're in this menu now.
Like a
training
program basically.
Yeah, it's like here, like by coming here, you can unlock. You'll several coins. Push this to unlock it. Oh, now you got 100 coins.
Can I ask
now
you a question?
Purchase something.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why the fuck does Nintendo love tutorials so much?
I don't know.
Ever since like, I don't even want to say ever since 64, I feel like they always hit you with like mandatory fucking tutorials and shit. I hate that, bro. I think
they try to cater to casuals too much.
Yeah, which I understand. It's like a theme of Nintendo, but it's like, come on, bro. Like we're not retarded. You know what I mean? Like anyway.
So yeah, I couldn't even access my coins until I did that whole tutorial thing. But anyways, if you can make it through it, it's worth it. I got $1 off my game.
There you go. All right, guys, that does it for the Unfocused weeks. We're going to jump into the main part of the episode.
Okay.
This is the news. Go ahead and...
All right, can I start?
Yeah.
All right, so DCEU has further explained to us how they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They finally released some details on their app, which I'm not going to lie, because everyone might remember from a year ago, I was the first hater of this whole app they're going to have. It's like their Netflix.
They have an app.
Yeah, you remember the DCEU
you
one?
mentioned it last time.
I'm the biggest hater of this whole thing. But I'm not going to lie, when they explained what is in it, I'm actually kind of like, that's not bad. So, not only is it going to have all the DC movies that have ever been under their licensing, it's going to have all the DC animated movies, too.
Cool. Nice.
Fucking cool. And it's going to have all the, or not all, but a lot of DC comics that you can click and go page to
and
page
read them
on.
like that? That's cool.
So I'm like, all right, you guys did something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. That sounds cool.
Okay. So at the same time,
shit.
these fools decided to release, to hype people up about this app even more. They released a poster and a synopsis of Doom Patrol, Titans, and Swamp Thing. This shit all looks fucking rushed. I swear. Now, one thing that's cool about the whole Titans thing, there was some photos that leaked with it.
Is some of that exclusive to the app only or some shit?
Yeah, I think the Titans show is exclusive. I think all three of those shows specifically are exclusive to the app. You can't watch them on TV. And so, my problem with this, though, is the Titans came with a leak of photos. And Robin looks fucking awesome. Like, they did a great job. Robin looks dope. There's also leaks of Starfire. Very fucking disappointed. DC just can't get everything right for some reason. I don't know why. They just love to fuck something up. So they casted a black woman.
It's in their agenda, their checklist. Okay, make cool character, make cool story.
Yeah.
Fuck something up.
Yeah, figure it out. A little parenthesis, fuck something up,
And in parentheses, even if it means, fucking up, something listed above.
Yeah, check 1 and 2, yeah, even if they get fucked up on it. And so Starfire, I like they cast her as a black woman, but she's fucking black. Like, I don't mind that she's black, but the actual visual of her, she's not orange. Because Starfire's thing, she's an orange alien, you know?
Oh, okay.
That's how her race looks.
Ah.
She's black. And she has Starfire's hair, but she's black.
Okay.
I'm like, DC, what the fuck? Like, you guys almost had it. You guys almost had it.
They took one step in one direction, but kind of like
backwards at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I like that you picked a black actress. That's cool. The alien race looks a certain way. So now we see more of these aliens. I don't know how they're going to look, how we're going to be able to tell. And then the fans that are hardcore fans of the comics are like, what the fuck, man? Like,
Yeah.
she don't look like her at all, you know? Because no one got mad that they casted a black actress. Same thing of Beast Boy. Beast Boy is not green. And so everyone's kind of like, what the fuck's going on right now?
What color is he? Is he blue or some shit?
He's human.
Oh, okay.
He's white. He's regular human.
Wait, so is this animated?
No, it's live action.
It's a live action.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's probably why then. Maybe they couldn't figure out how to digitally fucking make this guy green and that chick orange.
Bro, we have the Hulk. We have Gamora. We have fucking... You know what I mean?
That's Marvel. Marvel knows how to do it.
Is it hard to buy their makeup artist for like one project? Like, I don't get it. Like, I really just don't get it, bro. Like, I don't understand how they keep fucking this up. But I'm not lost on the Titans. Hopefully, Titans gonna be good. But there are some synopsises about all three shows. So if you guys want to look them up on DC's official website, you can kind of read like what the shows are gonna be about. They don't tell you too much. They probably, if you're a comic fan, they're just gonna tell you what you know about the characters already. But
Okay.
all right. So AJ.
Interesting. So, oh yeah, by the way, I was looking at this list right now. I took it off.
All right.
Back to like introducing ourselves real quick. YouTube.com/Unfocused Podcast, right? If you want to get our past episodes, like in the last like couple months or so, like, comment, and sub to our YouTube stuff if you're there. If not, go over there and do it.
Or follow us on Twitter at Collision28, Unfocused28.
Yeah, Unfocused28. Subscribe to us in iTunes. This podcast is there.
It's free.
It's free. Or you can just listen to it on collision28.com. We catch some past episodes.
And if you have questions or recommendations, or maybe you want to correct some news we said, or you want us to talk about certain news, email us at unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com.
That's right. We also have an Instagram. I was fucking around with this last week.
Bet.
So Instagram introduced this new IGTV thing where they kind of like want to do what YouTube's kind of doing, where people create original content and put it on YouTube, but they want it on Instagram now. But not in the, horizontal fashion, but in a vertical fashion.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So
Are
just
we doing that?
Yes, I already did. They said you can put up to 1 hour of video on there. I wasn't able to do anything past 16 minutes though. Actually, it gave me a limit of 10 minutes. I don't know why. Maybe later on you can unlock 60 minutes. But so I made like a quick little 10-minute clip of just some like key highlights from the last show, and made a whole vertical form for it too.
Nice, dude. Thank you.
So go check that out on Instagram at Unfocused Podcast on Instagram.
All right.
Anyways, news. Sega, one of the music creators was doing some type of panel or something recently, and he was questioned about the Sonic movie that we've been talking about.
Oh, yeah.
We don't really know too much about.
The real people and shit.
And he was saying like, Sega has nothing to do with this upcoming movie at all.
Stop
So
it!
that kind of gets me scared.
Sega has nothing to do
Yeah,
with
you
it.
say Sega has nothing to do with the movie coming up. So I'm like, okay.
Whoa,
Good to know.
Fuck. Bro, any little fucking doubt I was still holding out for them is just fucking scary.
It's like the whole Sonic thing movie. It's like it's a roller coaster, man. It's like, okay, movie coming out, that's kind of scary. Oh, but this has happened. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, but this thing, oh no, I don't know about that. But if you think about it this way, it's pretty cool. But now hearing this, like, I'm not sure about it again.
I'll say now I'm definitely kind of out. Like man, now that Sega's not involved, I'm scared for sure. I'm not gonna waste my money on that.
Yeah. So just as a heads up, guys, of course we'll keep track of it, but Sega has nothing to do with it.
All right. So Toys R Us.
Oh yeah.
I got a picture for it. Yeah. So for the Toys R Us, this was literally their last week.
Yeah, I think tomorrow is the last day for any stores that haven't already closed.
Yep. So, it's probably too late now. From what I've seen, they're pretty bare bones now.
Yeah, no, I've been going at least once a week for the last month or so, and every time I go in there, I'm so disappointed because I wanted like a huge like Nerf gun, and like every time I gone over there as the prices are dropping lower and lower and lower, I was like, not yet. It's still here, but not yet, and it will drop like 10 more %. Like it's still here, not yet. 20%, 30%, 40%. I was like, 40% is pretty awesome. It's still here. Let me wait one more week. And then a week later,
Gone.
all gone.
You see?
All the stores I go to.
Everyone was
all
thinking
gone.
like you,
I was
bro.
like, fuck. Should have done it at 40%. Anyways. Yeah, but like the more I went, the less and less like
cool shit there was.
Yeah, the less cool shit there was, and the more empty those stores gotten. The whole back side of the store they start bringing everything to the front. So like the whole back thing was just empty. Ghost town back there.
I think that's maybe subconsciously why I didn't go to any of this, because like I don't want to be depressed by seeing everything. But all they said was they want to thank their team that originally they made some goodbye message that they posted online.
That's cool.
They said they want to thank their original team for being on point and putting Toys R Us together in the first place. They want to thank all the fans for the past 70 years of support.
Fuck, 70 years.
70 years,
It's crazy.
Bro. And so yeah, Toys R Us is done. This picture is sad, but this is the official picture that they put out.
This one right
with
here?
the comment, yeah, the one I got right there. That's the official picture they put out with it.
Why does it look like he's going on vacation though?
Shit, he's going on vacation that he ain't coming back from, bro. He's going on permanent vacation.
It's like when they tell you, oh yeah, the dog, yeah, we sent him on, to the farm.
Yeah, we sent him out to the farm. Yeah, like,
You're like, oh yeah, we sent Jeffrey off on vacation.
Like, can we visit him? Maybe one day.
He's kind of far, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the end of Toys R Us, guys.
Denied.
AJ?
Rip. Press F to pay your respects. On YouTube, leave it in the comments. If anyone's in chat right now, please light it up.
We'll forward it.
Damn, that sucks though. You know what? There's this commercial I want to find. Because remember when I was younger, there was a Toys R Us commercial. I think it was showing like famous actors and actresses at the time. And it would show like some kid version of them singing a Toys R Us song. And then it'll show them growing up.
You know what? I think I remember that shit. That sounds very familiar.
Right? Yeah.
That sounds really familiar.
I want to find that.
I'm sure
Anyways,
we'll find after this episode.
if anyone finds it before me, send it to us through our Twitter.
We'll play it during music
or something.
All right, AJ.
All right, so Taiwan is opening this fall, a gaming school, a high school gaming school.
What?
Yeah, so this is like kind of private school, so you got to pay for it and shit, right? And in the school, it's pretty much geared to making a career in gaming in some way.
Bro, why do I feel like we were around when Madara and Senju made fucking Konoha? You know what I mean? Now there's fucking schools. You know what I mean? Like, it's on TV. Like,
yeah, it's on TV. Now they're getting schools for it and shit
dude,
now.
It's like we are what the superheroes are in the Marvel Universe. Like, all of a sudden they're big, they're famous, they're everywhere. Everyone wants to be that. And we were doing it like when we were vigilantes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like what the fuck? Like, that shit's crazy, man. Like, this shit really evolved.
It's because when we were young and in high school and shit, this is what we wanted. Now that we're grown up, now we can do this shit.
Yeah.
So the people that were like thinking that the whole time are actually out and doing it now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we kind of missed out. We're 15 years too early, T.
Yeah, man.
But like not only is it gonna be focused on like just learning video game shit though, but they also have like they want you to also have like a secondary what do you call them?
Income?
Not an income.
Secondary
like
skill?
a major.
Okay.
So they also want you they also have like an automotive repair program or a cooking thing, programming, tourism. Tourism? Is that how you say it? Tourism? Okay, that was how you said it. Yeah. So that's like a secondary thing that they want you to kind of learn too, in addition to something in gaming. To enroll, you need to have good grades, of course, and just like the normal stuff, have a good past curriculum and all that, good, history. But they also do an interview and have tryouts to see your skills in gaming too. So if you want to get into the school, not only do you have to have the good grades, but you also have the gaming skills for it too. Other thing that they'll teach you there too is like learning how to build PCs. They also teach you how to find the right components and stuff. They want you to learn about the components so you can make your gaming better or make your gaming system better too. And then pretty much just learn how it affects the gaming. They also teach you how to stream too, and all the back ends of how to stream and all the different platforms and all that too. They also teach you the history of esports.
Oh, wow. You got history class, too?
Yeah, of esports and also marketing. So they want you to learn all the marketing stuff behind the gaming scene and all that, too. So if you don't make it in the actual gaming scene, then at least you can learn how to do the back-end stuff,
Interesting.
In addition to all that, you also learn all the traditional stuff like math and English or language and just general history and stuff like that. There's also gaming classes geared to like learning a certain game and certain strategies or certain characters and stuff like that. So this is all stuff in the school. All in Taiwan, though, unfortunately. But if anyone is Taiwan and you're in high school or about to go into high school, check it out.
All right.
But yeah, this shit sounds so dope though.
All right. And other funny news, the ramen spot that Naruto visits is real.
Oh, what? Is it in Japan though?
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah. So apparently the creator Kishimoto came out and said specifically, because I guess there's been a lot of things like Naruto released ramen like you can buy Naruto ramen and shit like that.
Didn't he? Oh no, that's Yusuke. Like, didn't he open his own ramen shop?
Yeah, that was Yusuke. Yeah, he opened a noodle shop at the end. By the way, that was my favorite short. Him and Keiko owning the fucking noodle shop at the end. I was like, I'm fucking happy. That's the real ending to me. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, yeah. Apparently that ramen shop really exists.
That's cool.
And so it's in Fukuoka, Japan, near this. Let me just tell you exactly what it's called so I don't fuck it up. It's called the Q Sandaimai Shop, and it's a big shopping center. Mm-hmm. But the ramen shop in there was what he based Ichiraku ramen off of.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he based out. It looks
so he based it off that spot.
Yeah,
that's that they recreated based off Naruto.
No,
it's
yeah,
the other way around.
That was my point. Yeah, it's not like a recreated fun little way to market and shit.
Yeah.
Like no, this is what he based it off of.
That's crazy.
And when you go there, it looks like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and the menu's the same as Naruto's menu, pretty close, I guess. That's pretty similar. And apparently the original one, the first one, the stand is still there, but they don't use it anymore. But they have offshoot branches all in that same area.
That's cool.
Because they're a local business. So
how are we finding out about this now?
Yeah, right?
Been, long and gone forever
he just
for a while now.
Yeah, he just started talking about it. I guess, I don't know what brought it up. But, yeah, if you ever go to Fukuoka, Japan, go to the Q Sandaime Shop Center, and there you can find one of these original ramen shops. I wish I could find out what it was actually called, but he doesn't mention the name of it. I wonder if that's a licensing thing or what. But, yeah. Check it out if you're ever in Japan. Want to check it out, see where it came from. Suppose they have really good ramen in the area.
Nice, yeah.
All right, AJ?
Man, I want some ramen. I haven't had ramen in a minute.
I should make a trip, bro. I've been wanting ramen lately.
So, I've been in on that Voltron fix for a while, right? Mm-hmm. I finished the 7th season. It was kind of short, but it was pretty dope. But there's 7 seasons of it, though, all on Netflix original stuff, right? And I came across this, which is Lego is putting together their own Lego set for Voltron.
For the new one or for the old one?
I'm not sure which it's based off exactly. It looks like the old one because it looks kind of blocky.
Okay. Yeah, it does look blocky. The sword looks like the old one.
Well, I mean, it's probably because... Actually, you're right. I don't know.
The sword looks like the old one to me. I don't know.
Let me see the box real quick. Because if it says anything about... Because actually, DreamWorks is behind the animation of the Netflix one. This looks like the original one, though. Because look at the Voltron, it just has it looks like the classic logo and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But anyways, coming August 1st, Lego is going to have their own build-it-yourself Voltron. And what's cool about this one is that you can also build the individual lions too. And then they together would form Voltron. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's pretty sick. Only thing is, it's $180.
Oh, fuck that. That's a lot of money. That looks dope, though.
But anyone loves Voltron, loves Legos, fucking perfect opportunity right here to do them both. Yeah, August 1st.
All right.
In about a month. So yeah, check that out at a Lego store near you pretty soon.
All right. So Venom versus Spawn. Interesting concept, right? It sounds pretty outlandish and pretty weird considering the fact that they're not on the same label of comics and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, for reals, right?
Yeah, right. Totally different labels. But according to Todd McFarlane, it's a real possibility. And the reason for that is, he says specifically, what if the Venom movie is distributed... I'm sorry, what if the Spawn movie is distributed by Sony? That's all he said. He's like, think about that. He's like, right away. He's like, so when I go into the next board meeting, I'm going to tell them, why wouldn't Venom cross Spawn? He's like, you guys have the rights to do it. He's like, and so technically, legally, he's right. But I don't think Sony wants to fucking confuse their situation anymore right now.
Yeah, I mean, I get his point. Why can't they? It's because you're under the same umbrella as far as movies go. But he's not a Marvel.
Yeah, he's not Marvel. And then Sony's having enough beef with Marvel and this whole thing going on right now with Spider-Man. Everyone's already so confused about what's going on with Venom. If it's really connected to Spider-Man or not, because Sony's being weird.
Yeah.
So it's and the reason to give you a little backstory, Todd McFarlane is a co-creator of Venom.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
when he was
that's
working
cool.
for Marvel, he was one of the guys that helped.
I
create
was
Venom.
wondering too. Like, I feel like he has some connection.
He does.
I'm not sure if I heard that before or not.
He was working on Spider-Man comics at the time Venom was created, so he was a co-creator of Venom.
That's cool.
And so I think that's probably part of his drive for this whole thing. He wants fucking Venom and his other creation.
What came first, Spawn or Venom?
Venom. Spawn's a little bit more modern. I mean, not modern, but you know, he's newer. He's a newer hero.
So you think Spawn is kind of like it's because he kind of looks like Venom. So you think that's how that came to be?
Well, I think that's McFarlane's style. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's where that came
That
from.
makes
Like
sense.
he likes that style, that look, and he kind of like did it more than once, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's really pushing for this. He likes the idea of Spawn and Venom meeting because they're both dark heroes and they both make bad decisions and shit like that. So I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea, but I like that he's ambitious about it. I think it really would just confuse the Marvel universe more than it's already confused right now, so they just shouldn't do it. But you know, I guess we'll see.
Cuckoo's finally joining chat here, saying that Todd McFarlane has a tendency to dip his hand in other comic companies' characters.
Yeah,
He's tried to buy Miracle Man and got into a big legal battle with Neil Gaiman.
Yeah, Neil Gaiman. Yeah,
Neil Gaiman.
Yeah, it was kind
He's
of
just a troll, really? Is that what you think?
he kind of is like he tries to win whatever he can. Like he wants his shit to come to Image, like because that was his comic label, you know, and like the shit's like.
Oh, that should mean like come out like.
No,
come to fruition, come to Image.
He wants more. He feels like he's not respected enough in the comic book world, even though he's fucking legendary in the comic world. He thinks he's not respected enough. So like he
Ambitious.
always tries to like impose more shit and bring more shit to him. Miracle Man like is a DC character, and he tried to take it for his comics because he wrote part of it.
Wow.
It's pretty complicated shit. He's just kind of a dick.
And then he did himself with Soul Calibur, right? He made Necrid. And
Yeah,
then,
that's
he got
right, he made
Spawn
Necrid. I
in
like
the
Necrid,
Xbox
too.
version, yeah.
Necrid's one of the few characters that were made up that I like.
So I mean, I guess we'll see what happened, but I'd rather not.
I'd rather not.
Make it a comic book first, maybe. Get it animated. That'd be dope.
Yeah, I don't think there's been such a comic. So
Yeah, so like make it a what if series, in that sense. Anyways.
all right, you want to hit one more in the music of the week?
Yeah, because speaking of like Spider-Man and stuff like that, we have some Spider-Man news. So Tom Holland being Tom Holland, which I'm pretty sure it was just kind of like purposely done. He leaked to us the name of the next Spider-Man movie, and he kind of shows it off in this video that he put up. Where is that? There it is at the very end. So apparently it's going to be called Far From Home.
Yeah, Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah.
Which leads me to believe he's going to be displaced somehow.
Well, we know that, at least we've heard that he's been filming in different parts of Europe.
Yeah, I've heard in England specifically.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, actually, he's like him. Tom Holland himself is from,
He's British.
Yeah, he's British and shit, so that kind of makes sense why they're filming over there. But there's different spots they're filming too over the world, so that kind of makes sense. But if you're not following all that, it kind of leads you to believe that maybe he's stuck in space after.
That's what I was. That's what I was
the whole
thinking too.
Thanos thing.
Like
you know?
maybe they all, and that's what I was thinking. Maybe they all come back, and the Avengers aren't there. Like maybe they come back exactly where they destined.
Wow. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for the Guardians, that's not a huge problem.
Yeah. True.
But for Spider-Man,
a huge problem.
that's kind of a problem. Yeah. Like, oh fuck, who's gonna take me home?
Maybe this is how he meets Nova. I'm just throwing it out there.
Hey, you
Speculations.
know what? That would establish their buddy-buddy relationship.
Yeah, because I know they had that. Because I seen an episode with them being buddy and shit.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. And Kevin Feige specifically said recently that like Nova's been something that's been kicked around for a long time.
Yeah.
And now that we know that Thanos has decimated Xandar, you know.
So maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Also, we've heard confirmation that Vulture is coming back in the movie too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
And then we also have word that actually, did we talk about it? No, we didn't talk about this. No, we did talk about Jake Gyllenhaal being Mysterio possibly.
Yeah.
Is in the cards. And there's something else.
Okay, wait, no, don't talk about it yet.
Don't talk about it yet?
Don't talk about it yet. Because there is one other thing, but we'll talk about it when we come back from Unfocused. I want to. It's one of my news.
You want to wait? I was going to say, let's link it together right now.
No.
You want to hold up?
Let's save it. Keep people listening. Keep them on the edge of their seats, man.
All right, well.
Let's roll the music.
After our music of the week, we'll come back to some other interesting news regarding that.
Edge of your seat, guys. You know, you're welcome.
Music power.
But yeah, right now is a part of the show where we share some music with you. It's what we've been listening to and what we think you should be listening to.
Yep. And today I got a rock song for you guys by Arctic Monkeys called Baklava.
Baklava!
I knew you would like that.
Where did I get that from?
I
I always scream every time I see or hear the
Rock
word.
Got to Rock. Rock Got to
Is that
Rock.
where I heard it?
Yeah. Remember?
Okay, that's where I heard it from. I thought this was from that. But I remember when I was going to CSUN, back in college, me and Jane used to like carpool together, and we'll go down Ventura and we'll pass by this baklava factory, and I always yell it. She always thought it was the fucking most hilarious thing.
It was because of the fucking.
Well, it was
yeah,
probably
I'm
from
pretty
that
sure
though. Yeah,
that's
that's funny. Anyways, my track is I heard this song. I was like, oh, I forgot about this mashup I heard one time with Jay-Z and The Verge or The Verve.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah.
Brush
right.
your bittersweet shoulders off.
Damn.
So it's a mashup that someone made with brush the dirt off your shoulder and bittersweet symphony.
I like it.
So that's my track.
All right, let's do it. We'll be back after these messages.
After this music break.
Running out for the next soul's got him before the hour is done.
All right.
And we're back with Unfocused. That was Baklava by Arctic
Baklava. Oh, sorry, by who? Sorry.
Arctic Monkeys.
It's a habit, damn.
Yeah, Baklava by Arctic Monkeys and Brush the Bittersweet Dirt Off Your Shoulders by Jay-Z and the
Brush your
Verb.
bittersweet shoulders off.
Okay. Jay-Z and the Verb.
Yeah, I wonder who made this mashup though. I never knew.
Me either. It was popular though.
But yeah, good times.
Good times. All right, back to the news then. You have something you want to say first?
In chat, Cuckoo's added more to what he was saying earlier about Miracle Man. He says Miracle Man was originally an old British comic character that Alan Moore debuted in 2000 AD comics. Alan Moore brought the character over to Valiant Comics. Moore left the series and gave it to Neil Gaiman, but then Valiant Comics went bankrupt, and the ownership of Miracle Man became murky, and McFarlane swooped in to try to buy the character. So that is some interesting history right there for Miracle Man.
I was totally wrong. I thought it was going totally different. I didn't know that backstory.
That was interesting. But thanks for the knowledge. I like Cuckoo's always dropping knowledge over here.
Thank you, Cuckoo.
That we don't know. That's awesome.
I appreciate that.
I love sharing it too. Anyways,
Okay.
this is the news. The news.
All right, so I'll kill our cliffhanger real quick.
Yeah.
So apparently, in a solo Sony movie, Jared Leto has been announced as Morbius.
I don't think it's been announced yet.
Well, okay then.
I think it's rumored right now.
Is it rumored?
I think it's a rumor. I haven't heard it's been announced yet.
Well, the reason. Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what? Let me look more carefully at this because I think that might actually explain something. Because Jared Leto made a comment about this.
Yeah, I think he said, or someone made some type of comment. I forgot what it was or what I heard.
So what officially happened was Sony announced there's going to be a Morbius movie.
Yeah, I think so.
And which I think is super premature. They don't even know if Venom's going to work. But whatever, that's fine. So with that, I guess one of the producers or someone on Twitter had said that they're looking at Jared Leto as a possibility for Morbius, which would be a great fucking choice for Morbius. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, DC fans were kind of a little bit pissed off. They're like,
yeah, because he's Joker right now,
like,
right?
he's a Joker. You can't do that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I mean, people work for multiple movies at once. Just because they're different comic movies don't mean shit. And he even went out to say, like, if I was Morbius, it would not interfere with my Joker roles and shit like that. You know, he went out of his mind to say, out of his way to say that and make that point. But that makes me think, for him to even say anything, kind of makes me think that either one, he's interested in the role, or two, they've already kind of been talking to him about it.
Or both.
Or both. or both, you know? Jared Leto in the Marvel Universe would be awesome. But since it's a separate Sony movie, I don't know if that would even matter. And I don't know, man.
Sony's like the middle child, you know? Like
They are. They're a difficult one, bro. They're the black sheep.
no offense to my younger siblings.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the worst one is Universal. Because they won't play ball at all.
Yeah, they're the stepchild.
Yeah, they're the redhead stepchild. They're bitter. So, like, yeah, they won't play ball at all. Sony's playing a little ball, but they're kind of trying to take it in their court. You know, like
True.
You know, like, but yeah, they should. I don't know. They should wait till Venom comes out before anything. I'd say
Before making these decisions like this.
But they might have announced this because they canceled Silver and Black, the Black Widow and Silver Sable movie.
Okay.
Which was a retarded story.
I don't care what. Just calm down. Calm
Just
down.
calm down, bro.
Hold your horses.
We getting there, bro. Y'all getting paid right now. Chill out.
Chill out. Like one step at a time here. All right. Well, once your first 5 steps are awesome, then you can start running and making those plans up ahead. But right now, chill out.
Right.
All right. Anyways, End of story.
AJ?
Is that me? My
End of
turn.
story, yeah.
Not me. All right. So, some news for UT. The World Ends With You final remix for the Switch has a release date.
Oh shit!
September 27th.
This year?
This year.
Oh fucking shit!
And there's also going to be a collector's edition
Well, I'm just gonna get the
from the Square Enix store, and it comes with a copy of the game for the Switch, a mini soundtrack CD. I'm not sure what they mean by mini soundtrack though.
Yeah, what is that? Is it just like the popular songs?
Is it going to be like a small CD or something? Or
their soundtrack is huge. It's
or like
two...
a 7. You know, everyone's doing 7-track CDs nowadays. You know.
Yeah,
so.
right. I mean, Kanye's producing the whole thing.
maybe that's what's going on here. Also, an art book, a stylus pen. Oh, interesting. A Niku acrylic stand. What's a Niku?
I don't know.
All right. A Makey sticker, a 10 badge sticker set. That's it.
That's pretty dope. I mean, I'm gonna just get the fucking super version, because I don't know if anyone knows. When I was in Japan during that time of Unfocused, all I was playing was The World Ends With You nonstop. Like even the few episodes where I chimed in on Unfocused, I was like, I've just been playing The World Ends With You.
Yeah. Even when he was done playing it, he was still playing it.
I was still playing it. Bro. I beat it and I was still playing it. That game was the shit. That's like one of the best games I ever played.
I know it's good because he played it for so fucking forever, man.
Yeah, you know how quickly I get off of it, you know? Like, I was like, damn. So anyway, I'm very hyped about that. Thank you for telling me that.
Yeah, so let's add it to the calendar.
Damn.
So we've been talking about this. We want a calendar. We have a calendar now. I bought a calendar, and we're going to add shit to this calendar. I already added some shit to this calendar.
The first thing I did was spill beer on it, by the way.
Yeah. but for July, we have some shit going on. Like July 1st, no more Puzzle Fighter in the stores. So Puzzle Fighter is going to be ending, and you're not going to be able to buy it pretty soon. And then come the end of next month, there's not going to be, the server's going to go down.
Yep.
A Book of Link's Adventure, hardcover Book of Link's Adventure, something we talked about in one of our past episodes. I have it noted here. Ant-Man comes out next week.
Oh, the comic book, Link's Adventure. Like they made a comic for that too, I guess, right?
Like, it was a book that we talked about. Like someone made books, stories, and shit like that. And there's a hardcover book coming out.
Yeah. Remember Ocarina of Time, Link to the Past, all those mangas I was reading for a while?
Is it that?
That's what I would assume, because that's the only thing
it was some American shit. Yeah. Remember I was talking about like a sticker book?
Oh, that.
And they were making some kind of a hardcover book for children, I think.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Anyways, World Ends With You the 27th, so we're adding that to the calendar officially.
All right. In other fun news, Star Wars versus Marvel.
What?
Are you ready for this? Because this shit's fucking kind of weird. So someone, I guess a dad online, you know, he had put out a tweet, and the tweet is a picture of Captain America's shield and a lightsaber toy, and they're laying next to each other. He said, "My child just asked me the hardest question I've ever had to answer. If Luke Skywalker clashed with Captain America, would he cut his shield with a lightsaber?" And the dad's like, "I don't even know what to do." He's like, somebody want to fucking, respond. He's asking for help. It's kind of funny. So after that, someone responded, "Oh, great. Now we're going to see a fucking Twitter battle between Chris Evans and Mark Hamill." And sure enough,
for reals?
First response was Mark Hamill. He says, "In the Marvel universe, no. In the Star Wars universe, Luke Skywalker would try not to fight a hero, but if he had to, he would tear that fucking shield up."
Oh, shit.
That's what Mark Hamill said, Everyone was waiting for a while for Chris Evans' response. When Chris Evans responded, he said, "Poor move. Now I got vibranium ninja stars." Yeah. So, I guess that kind of answers the question.
Maybe.
It could cut through it. The reason, now we're going to take it like a little fun comic shit right here. The reason I think it wouldn't is vibranium reflects light and energy.
Oh, shit.
So, like, I could see the lightsaber fucking up and, like, kind of, like, changing its shape.
Because it's a light, right?
Yeah, like, that's what I would think. But then someone else kind of, like, mentioned that comment I made, too. And they were like, "Yeah, but if he pressed the lightsaber long enough, eventually it would melt the vibranium." I'm like, damn, people got deep with this shit eventually. And then fucking Chris Evans and Mark Hamill stopped responding after a while. They're like,
it's like too deep.
Yeah, fools got way too fucking nerdy for them. Like, oh, fuck, okay. These fools really know. This is a fun little thing that happened on Twitter.
I wonder, because on YouTube, there's this science nerd. His channel is called Because Science, where he fucking tackles, like, questions like that. where people like ask like, oh yeah, like can Wolverine really do this?
What's his
Or,
channel called again?
Because Science.
Because
Science. He does all types of crazy shit like how hard is like vibranium and shit like that. He does like actual math and shit. Finding like gathering just information from all the comics and all that, and putting actual math to it, calculations and all that, calculating the fucking gravitation and like
from their planet and all that shit.
Yeah, shit like that. Yeah, and he's like, well, based off seeing this, we can assume that this thing is this heavy, so we're gonna add that into the factor and calculate it. And so yeah, it probably could. So he gets really. I want to see him tackle this shit.
Yeah, maybe we should fucking send him the link about the whole argument.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's seen it. I don't know, look out for that, I suppose.
On a funny side note, which is not part of my news, but still be interesting for fans, on the same vibe of Marvel versus Star Wars, Mark Hamill has been casted for Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Whoa.
Yeah, no one knows what the role is. They're not telling us anything. I'm going to have a guess that he's going to be the next major villain, and he's going to be this character called the High Evolutionary. If you want, you can look him up, but he's this big superpowered character that was just a regular fucking scientist, and like he got like shot in the future, and his science fucking ended up evolving to this point where he made a body for himself that can't die because like he wants to keep his science experiments going. And so my theory is he's going to be the main villain of number 3, and that maybe he's the creator of Rocket Raccoon.
Whoa.
Because the High Evolutionary has a fascination with evolution of creatures.
Right.
And he creates creatures a lot. Like, based on, like, he tries to make, like, the strongest or most, like, efficient creature and shit by blending genes and shit. He's not the creator of Rocket in the comics, but it would be a great way to introduce that character and fucking give us some information about Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah. And Groot. We don't have anything on Groot, really?
Well, we know he has a race. There's a race of him, and he's the only one. He's pretty rare, because we know that from the Collector.
Yeah, and then we also know that on Asgard, there was an elective to actually learn the Groot language, too. Mm-hmm. So we know that much.
Yeah, so they're a cosmic race. They were a big deal at some point, because the Collector even mentions, like, oh, yeah, you don't see those very often, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I don't know. That would be cool to get their backstory in some way, though, like a little bit more.
Definitely.
I don't know. I like that theory, though. You heard it here first.
You heard it here first, bro.
That's right.
High Evolutionary, Mark Hamill. That's what I think.
Guardians 3, coming soon.
Mm-hmm. AJ?
PUBG. PUBG
right.
Corp, actually, is the name of their company, by the way. Like, we haven't mentioned it yet. But, yeah, so they were trying to sue Epic Games recently for their Fortnite because it's a Battle Royale game. And PUBG is like, we did Battle Royale first and all this other shit, right? So they were trying to sue Epic. But just a couple days ago, PUBG Corp has sent a letter of withdrawal to Epic. To their attorneys.
They dropped it off?
Yeah. So they're not tripping out anymore.
They're like, fuck it, no, we changed our mind.
I don't know what like made them do that, but like I guess they're like, yeah, we're not gonna win this, or maybe like, fuck it, they're good. I don't know.
I bet you they saw a chance for a countersuit, and they were like, oh fuck, let's drop it.
Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, so they dropped it, so we don't have to worry about that. No more flame wars between PUBG Corp and Epic Games and battle royales and shit like that.
All right. In other news, I mentioned it a couple weeks ago. Young Justice Outsiders has been greenlit the 3rd season, and it will be on Netflix first. I mentioned some of the cast members that were revealed. There's more pictures with more characters now. It looks like Blue Beetle.
What?
Kid Flash. Black Bat.
Black Bat. That's racist.
Dude, I don't even know who that character is. Arrowette and Static Shock.
Oh, shit.
As well as Wonder Girl and Robin. Yeah, Wonder Girl and Robin. That's the team.
You think Black Bat and Robin like somehow fuse together and become Nightwing?
Damn, you heard it here first. Yeah, so it's a pretty cool team actually. I like that Blue Beetle and Static Shock are in there. Like
that's dope.
Yeah, because Static, as everyone knows, like Static Shock has made a couple appearances here and there throughout the Justice League show.
Oh,
but overall, he's largely been lost. Like no one knows what they were gonna do with him. Like he doesn't have a show anymore. He doesn't really have a comic anymore. But he's slowly been appearing, Yeah. And now he's a main character in this new Young Justice season that everyone's been waiting for. So that's pretty dope.
That's cool.
I always thought Static Shock was a dope-ass character that's not tapped enough,
Yeah, I didn't watch too much of his series back in the day when it was like on Kids WB, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was pretty dope. I was glad to watch it when it came on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember there's even an episode where he had a Superman crossover.
Oh, for real?
I'm sorry, a Batman crossover.
Batman.
Because I think he had to fight Joker or something.
Crazy.
Batman.
I never knew it was DC, though, up until it was like doing this show.
Yeah, but remember, We talked about this a
Yeah,
year ago.
I know there was something weird about him.
They didn't start DC. They got bought out because
Yeah, that's right.
remember it was like a black comic label.
Kind of like how this thing what we're talking about with what's his name that we're just talking about that Cuckoos was talking about.
Yeah,
Miracle Man.
Yeah, it was exactly like that. Like they were all black comic book label, and then they started having crossovers with DC, and then they went bankrupt. And DC's like, yeah, fuck it, we'll take it. We'll take Black Lightning and we'll take Static Shock. You know, like we love those characters.
The rest can burn in the fire.
Basically, the other characters don't exist anymore. Yeah, so basically they love Black Lightning, they love Static Shock. Like we'll take those characters, and yeah, so that's why that happened.
That's cool. Anyways,
Yeah, all right. AJ, other news
so we have a new president
of what?
of Nintendo.
Okay, I was hoping it was otherwise, but go on.
I know, right? So Tatsumi Kishisami was
A woman?
what was the no? It was the current one. Oh, right.
I don't know.
Oh no, yeah. So he was so after Iwata passed away, he took over, but we always knew that he was temporary.
Oh right, yeah. That's
So
right, that's right.
that ended, and now we have Shutaro Furukawa.
Okay, all right.
That's the new president, the new successor. So yeah, he's our new president, the 6th ever president of Nintendo. I have no backstory from it or anything like that,
But he's been crowned.
but yeah, he is now the new president, so expect new presidency. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, but I just want to throw it out there. We have a new president.
That's kind of a big deal
We
for
knew this was
Nintendo.
coming, but yeah, we have a president.
How much news you got left?
I have a few more actually. They're kind of short though.
Go again.
So Corsair. Corsair is a PC company that builds like a bunch of peripherals. Actually, my keyboard is
I think I've
Corsair.
heard of, okay.
They make fans, they make mouses, just peripheral shit. They don't make any actual hardware like motherboards or anything like that. But anyways, they bought Elgato. Elgato is what a lot of people use for streaming video game shit. So it's a capture card pretty much that you can plug and play. I had an Elgato for a minute, but I didn't like it because it has some lag. So when you plug it into your computer and plug your console into it and you look it out of the computer, there's a little bit of lag in it. And I didn't like that. It wasn't working out for me. So I had something different. But anyways, Corsair bought it, which is interesting, which is pretty cool, I think. Because Corsair has been slowly creeping their way into, what do you call it, esports. And the whole streaming service stuff. So all their stuff has been geared toward that. So them buying Elgato is kind of a good fit for them to fit into that space. So undisclosed amount, though, for what they bought it for, though. I don't know why they didn't disclose it. But yeah, look out for more Corsair hardware shit pretty soon, I suppose.
All right. My last piece of news. Everyone, or I assume most people know if you're a nerd, My Hero Academia is one of the best fucking animes on TV right now. It's a shonen style anime. And it's been doing so good that they're getting a spin-off show. And
Oh, really?
Yeah, their spin-off show is called Vigilantes.
Cool.
And I like where they're going with this because they didn't try to connect it too much to the main story. It's about 3 characters we've never seen before.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, so it's about one character who has a superpower that's super weak. He when he touches solid surface, he can slide faster than people walk, than people run.
That's interesting.
That's it. Like, it's not a very strong power, right? The other guy is a guy that's hiding.
Wait, so is that what Mega Man's doing when he slides?
Maybe he's great.
Damn.
But so another guy, he considers his power too weak, and he never passed his test to be a hero for the main story, you know. So he's just a regular cook at a restaurant. And the other guy is a Batman style hero with no powers, and he goes through like fucking up street level villains and shit and stopping them. That's something we've never seen in My Hero Academia. So that's pretty cool. So this story follows these 3 characters and how they build a team and they learn how to be heroes outside of the hero organization that My Hero Academia is based on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really it's a cool ass idea. It's coming out next year.
So like different story, but like same universe.
Yeah,
different story.
Same universe, different story. Brand new characters you never heard of.
Cool.
And they're basically on the dark. They're like basically the Defenders versus the Avengers.
You
know what I mean?
Right.
Like
same universe, different stories.
Yeah.
Almost no connection.
Yeah, they mentioned that those fools are around, but they're like, yeah, I can't be a hero like that, so I just do it however I do it.
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah. It's the anime. The main anime is so good, so I'm really hoping this is good too. I'm sure they're not gonna let us down. The writers are the same, but yeah, it's called Vigilantes, and it's supposed to premiere next year. So
Interesting. Cool. All right, so that was your last one, right?
Yeah.
All right, I got 3 more that I'll just go through pretty
My
quick.
bad. 3 more?
Yeah, because they're not that big actually.
Okay.
So first one is that because you know that beef that everyone's having with Sony right now, that they're not allowing Fortnite to kind of work with other consoles.
Right.
The whole crossplay shit.
Yeah.
Well, someone.
Wait, let me understand. Everyone's doing it but Sony, right? Everyone crossplays.
Everyone
but Sony.
crossplays but Sony.
Okay.
Sony does crossplay with PC though.
Only.
And that's it.
Not Xbox.
Yeah, they don't crossplay with Xbox or Switch.
Okay.
And then the whole other thing too is that like, if you sign into Sony's shit with your Fortnite account, you're kind of locked out from signing in anywhere else.
What the
Unless
fuck?
you find some way to unlock it. And
I don't think you told me that part. That's fucked up.
and if you have bought something through Sony's thing in the Epic shit through Fortnite and shit, those won't transfer into the other consoles.
What is their problem?
I don't know. But finally, Sony has said something about this. They said, we're hearing it. We're looking at other possibilities. You can imagine that the circumstances around that affect a lot more than just one game. I'm confident we'll get to a solution which will be understood and accepted by our gaming community while at the same time supporting our business.
I do get it. But you know what? Honestly, when he said that point about how it could affect other games, I kind of get it. Like,
Well, I think what he's saying by that is like other games also want to crossplay that we're
Yeah.
not allowing. So it's like if we allow it here, then we probably have to allow everywhere else.
That's
and
why
that
I'm-
can ruin some things.
and no, but I understand because dude. Think about it. That's a whole lot of work for them for all these games that already existed that are already out. Now they got to change all that shit. But you know, you're right though. They could just make it exclusive. It's Fortnite. Fortnite's huge.
Yeah, exactly.
Make it exclusive. Fortnite is an exclusive game that connects with everything, right?
Yeah, which would be cool. And it's the biggest game in the world right now too.
Yeah, it's the biggest game in the world. I haven't even played the game once. I've never seen someone play through a round, and I hear about Fortnite every day. Every day.
Yep, me too. And then the last thing they said though is that they're confident that they can come to a solution that's understood and accepted by the gaming community. Not that it's going to be praised or anything like that, or it's going to be the best thing. Everyone's going to be
Just that we get it.
that we accept it, you know, and
Yeah.
understand it, while at the same time supporting their business. Meaning they're going to make some decisions that is still going to be, you know, positive on their end, but at the same time we're going to accept it in some way. So
I guess we're going to be forced. What they're saying is we're going to be forced to accept it. That's what they're saying,
something,
right?
yeah, I don't know.
Basically.
Anyway, other news. Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection that just dropped, right? With all
Yeah.
the games and shit.
You and I were eyeing it at the GameStop the other day.
Yeah. Some patches have gone through. One of the main ones being that in Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, they went ahead and banned Akuma from being used. I guess they kind of forgot.
This motherfucker can't get away. Like, Akuma cannot get away from being banned in that game. He's just too broken, bro. That's why you don't make side characters that powerful, bro. That's a mistake.
Yeah, so if anyone doesn't know, like, Akuma is kind of like hard to like unlock, or at least there's a whole complicated thing to get him to be usable
You have to
in the
move-
verses.
Yeah, you have to move your selector around in a very specific way to pick Akuma.
Yeah, but once you do that, and once everyone's done that, like back in the day, and started using him in tournaments, he was like the only usable character in tournaments because no one else can beat Akuma other than Akuma.
All matches were Akuma.
Yeah,
it's fucking.
and this is over years. Okay, this isn't like, you know, how the Smash community is like, okay, ban it right away. This is like an argument from back in the day, by the way. But yeah, so like this is ongoing. Everyone knows Akuma's broken. So when this game dropped, I guess everyone was using Akuma for a while.
Everyone's like, "Oh, these motherfuckers forgot."
Yeah.
you know that's what they're
And
thinking.
Capcom's
Right?
like, oh yeah, Akuma banned at tournaments. Maybe we should just ban him online so no one uses him. So
Do you know why? You know what it is, right?
like he can throw 2 fireballs in the air, right?
Yeah. No. Well, the fact that you can throw something in the air.
Oh, that was the other thing
Yeah,
too. That's right.
that's the main thing. Like, nobody else can do that. Like, it fucks up the whole mechanics of the whole game that he exists. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like you never have to dodge a diagonal air attack ever, except for Akuma, and like then he can trap you.
Yeah.
And like the characters are not designed to counter that.
Yeah.
You know, like so it's
True.
like because they made Akuma like way after the fact, you know, and they're like, oh fuck.
But yeah, so I thought that was interesting. They have some other fixes too, like on PC version, more arcade sticks are going to be usable. Matchmaking is added to Sony's platform or some shit like that. And some other fixes. And then last piece of news.
Wait, I got one more piece of news.
Oh,
Octopath finally came out.
there's a demo. Is the actual
Yeah,
game out?
The demo's out. The game will be following very shortly.
Yeah.
And they even made a comment saying there will be no updates and no DLC for Octopath because it's one of the few complete games.
Whoa.
Shade is thrown. They went out of their way to say this, bro.
That is nuts.
There's no updates and no DLC when the game comes out. Like, it's complete.
Like old school, right? Like this
Old
is
school.
it, done.
Like, this is your game. Like,
oh wow.
you play it, you have what you have. If you want more, you wait for Octopath 2.
I wonder if that's why it's taking so long for it to, because it was announced like a while back. Like last year.
We've talked about this.
Yeah.
Even before last year, because remember it's been talked about. Like,
yep.
It's a big deal. Now there's finally a demo. You know, like you can get it for free. It's out right now
on the Switch.
On the Switch, yeah. So I don't know if you can still get it because this news from 2 days ago. I feel like you may not be able to anymore, but it's worth a try. Anyone who knows or doesn't know, try it out and then tell us. Email us.
For sure. I kind of want to check it out. I'm not sure. Like, I don't want to get into an RPG though. Like,
I know, but
I'm
it's
so
awesome.
I'm so scared about getting into like those long games.
I know. And I'm not gonna play it until I fucking play one of these Zelda games. So.
It looks like July 13th is the actual release date of the game.
That's real soon.
Yeah.
It's
So
about
a couple
that
weeks.
time, guys. Octopath Traveler.
And then tomorrow, guess what comes back?
What?
The NES Classic drops
What?
again tomorrow. Remember they're talking about releasing it in
Are
the
you
summer?
gonna get it?
No, I doubt it. We'll see.
I gotta look at the game list. 'Cause I'm
Well,
pretty
yeah,
happy
look
with the SNES Classic. I don't think I need the NES Classic anymore.
There are some good games. Like, I'd rather have the NES version though, for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Over the SNES version?
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like there's more games that are like the NES, man. That's where everything kind of started, in a way,
That's true.
So like I want to go back to all those old games and play some of those. Where I feel like the SNES is like, oh yeah, I feel like I can access those a lot easier than I can an NES for some reason.
You could. I mean, it's way harder to buy an active NES than it is to buy a fucking
That too,
active
yeah.
SNES. But there's certain. I guess I think kind of differently than you. There's certain games I've always wanted to play, like iconic games like Secret of Mana.
Yeah.
And Earthbound, and I'm like, to me, those didn't really start showing up to SNES.
So when are you
time.
going back to Earthbound?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still really mad, bro. I'm like, ugh. I don't know. Maybe after okay, ideally, here's the plan. If
There's a plan
if
now.
things go to plan, all right, let's go to Unfocused weeks.
Yeah.
If things go to plan, this is not my Unfocused week. This is the rest of my Unfocused year.
Yeah.
I will finish Skyward Sword, finish Earthbound,
Whoa.
go to Breath of the Wild,
Whoa.
and then start .hack GU.
Damn. Okay.
If things go to plan. However,
What about
Luminous came out.
No, not only
That
Luminous,
throws everything off.
but you have The World Ends With You coming out pretty soon. That's going to throw a wrench in your little plan right there too, right?
That throws like 3 wrenches in my plan, bro. I forgot that you told me about that. Like, shit, bro. I've been mapping it out because I'm like, damn, I'm starting to like figure out the game.
And then we got Soul Calibur coming out pretty soon too.
But the fighting games, I'll play those anytime.
Yeah, those are
Like,
more casual type of thing, right?
I mean, like, if that shit comes out and it's dope, I'm gonna forget everything and fucking play that no matter what. The fighting games, that's just how it is for you and me, Like,
Yep.
like yeah. So, but my actual Unfocused week, what I want to get our Wii back so I can see if I can start playing Skyward Sword.
Right.
If not, I might consider skipping Skyward Sword, even though I fucking have it and I bought it. It makes
Well,
me mad.
they're fixing it, so like it's gonna come back. It's gonna be fixed.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully soon. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's the main thing. Skyward Sword. I think there was somebody put a new album out. Some artists that we both like. I can't remember. There's some new albums I want to hear though. The Internet has a new album out, I know for sure, and I want to hear their
The
new
internet
shit.
always has new albums out.
Smart ass. AJ, Unfocused week.
I want to see Jurassic World.
I've been
It
hearing
came out
weird.
last week.
I've been hearing weird things about it. Some
I-
people say it's good. Some people say it's like the worst one of all the series, and I'm like, what? And that's weird to me.
I had a conversation with someone too, like talking about it, and he said, yeah, he was hearing that it wasn't the best, but like he still wants to see it because he's seen. Like I'm the same way. Like we're talking about like how people like talk shit about the sequel and thinking that no one's gonna see it, but people who like the series are gonna go see it. So it's
Yeah.
not like no one's gonna see it.
Someone's-
I'm one of those people that no matter what, I'm gonna go see Jurassic Park.
Just to see what's up.
Yeah, because I've been watching it since fucking the beginning. Since Jurassic Park.
It's funny you say that because I'm gonna watch Jurassic World for the first time tomorrow.
We have it right here.
Oh, you guys have it too?
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it for the first time tomorrow. Only I never saw it. I love Jurassic Park. You know.
Yeah, it's
3
pretty good.
Yeah, 3 kind of put me off, but like.
Yeah, 3 was weird and interesting.
It was cool in some parts.
Yeah.
But overall, I was like.
It was like revisiting the characters. It wasn't like no connection. It felt like no connection to everything else. It's just like, oh yeah, these guys are back. Oh, here's a new story for them. That's kind of how it felt.
Yeah, and I felt like they were like, as long as we don't take it back to America, do whatever you want. That's what I feel like they told the writer, just don't take it back to America because that didn't work out.
Lost
so well.
World. I like Lost World a lot though.
No, I love Lost World until the T-Rex gets to America.
I thought that part was pretty cool. I don't know. Alright, whatever. Different strokes for different folks.
It's true. AJ,
And then
anything else on your
Luke Cage.
Yeah, I want to tear into that too. I haven't torn into it yet.
Me and Car's already like 6 episodes in.
My
Right
bad. What do you think about the villain?
Interesting. It's all about, dude. There's so much like gang politics going on. Like that's like the whole show feels like right now. It's like gang politics right now.
That's dope though. I like that.
Yeah. So like it's like turf taking over. Like, oh, this person has money. Let's go talk with them. And then, oh shit, they die. Let's go over here. You know.
It's funny because I thought that's how Punisher was gonna be.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was gonna be too, right?
Really? Yeah, that's what I thought Punisher was gonna be.
But yeah, the first 3 episodes they feel kind of slow, but there's so much story with like what I was talking about though.
Is Claire,
kind of setting up stuff.
Is Claire there? Because she was noticeably missing from Jessica Jones.
There's a lot of Claire in the beginning. She's kind of MIA. The last time I saw her, like the last few episodes, she's been MIA.
Did you notice that she wasn't in Jessica Jones though?
Yeah, well, at all, right?
At all. I didn't notice that until I finished. I just finished it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, they're pretty good, right?
It wasn't as grabbing as the first season.
No, I don't think so either.
But it was dope.
But it's still good.
I
Yeah.
liked it. All right.
But yeah, more Luke Cage, which is getting there. It's getting pretty good. Like some shit's going down. I feel like it's at that halfway point. Yeah, I feel like the Netflix shit does this a lot, where like it builds up, and like everything that you expect to like happen starts happening in the middle. Like, oh shit, everything's going down right now.
Yeah, I guess the end. Like,
Yeah, like it's the end already.
Episodes.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it takes a whole new turn. Like, whoa. I think that's what's happening right now where I'm at.
It's a good formula for a TV show if you do the last part right. You know, if you do the second half right, because the first half of Luke Cage tried to do that, and that's why the first half was so dope, and the second half was just kind of like.
Yeah, with Diamondback and all that. Yeah, it kind of got weird. Yeah,
it got weird. True. Yeah, got very black 70s exploitation shit. I was like,
so we'll see how they handle it this time.
Right.
Anyways, I'm gonna read these comics too that I just got for sure. And what was I trying to play? Oh, I want to play more Splatoon. I need to play that.
One last thing, I'm gonna tell you a story that pissed me off. I went to fucking Earth 2, right? I've been seeing this comic. My favorite Marvel characters are Black Panther, not in this order. Black Panther, Spider-Man, Miss Marvel, right? Mm-hmm. There's a comic Earth 2's had in their display bin for a year, and it has Miss Marvel with Spider-Man standing next to her, right?
Oh yeah.
Avenging Spider-Man #9. It's the first time Miss Marvel is named as Captain Marvel. It was a $50 comic. I'm like, I'll get around to it. Not like I didn't have money. I could have done it.
Yeah.
Right?
It was like me at Toys R Us with the Nerf gun.
It's exactly like that.
I'll come to it. It's still here.
Yeah,
I'll come to
I'll
it.
get
It's
to it.
going to get cheaper.
Yeah, I was like, that'll be cool. Bro, so I went there with the intention to buy it this last week.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was with you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right.
I was with you. No, go tell the story, though.
Okay, yeah. So I get there. I'm like, hey, you guys had like a $50 issue of Avenging Spider-Man #8. And they're like, oh, yeah, the one where she gets named as Captain Marvel, right? I'm like, yeah, I want to buy it. He's like, we sent it to our Sherman Oaks branch. I'm like, yeah, can you have them send it back? He makes a phone call. He says, they can't send it back because they don't make big sales here. And he's like, I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, it's worth $150 now. Or what do you say? What do you say? 160?
It was 100 something. I heard 100. I was like, I'm done.
100 something. I was like, what the fuck? And I turned to AJ right away. I was like, damn, I should have fucking bought that shit when I thought about it. And so I'm in a conflict right now. Am I gonna buy it? Am I gonna go to Sherman Oaks and buy it? Because I know that it's gonna go up. Miss Marvel's movie isn't even out yet.
Yeah.
That's gonna go up.
It's gonna go up, yeah.
Should I buy it or should I just fucking let it go? I don't know. I haven't decided. It has 2 of my favorite characters on the cover. Like
maybe it looks somewhere else. I don't know. That's hard.
I feel like everyone, if they raised it, because Earth 2's a pretty small comic shop.
Yeah.
If they raised it, I feel like everybody knows.
True.
You know, like I don't know. I'll do some research.
Yeah.
But yeah, Unfocused guys. Don't forget Collision28 production. You can check us out live on twitch.tv/collision28 every Thursday, somewhere between 7:30 and 8.
Yeah.
YouTube.
YouTube.com/unfocusedpodcast is where you can catch us. Whatever we just did will be on there. catch some past episodes. Leave comments and likes and subscribe over there if you haven't done so already. Follow us on Twitter at Unfocused.28. Oh yeah, by the way, stop the music real quick. Because we had a comment. Remember how I was talking about we get no comments and shit? Someone left a comment on one of our past episodes. Flangellus 2 or something like that.
What do you say? What do you say?
This is pretty dope. Can I copy this, please? So he's like, thought you guys would get a kick out of this. Did Thanos kill me? .me. So if you wanted to know if Thanos killed you,
if you were part of the 50%, right?
yeah. If you're just wondering, want to know, go to this website, did Thanos kill me? .me, and it'll let you know.
Did Thanos kill .me? Oh, you're a spirit, AJ. You're good.
It looks like I was spared. Yeah. So in case you're wondering, go check that out.
Shit,
so thanks to commenter. He also says something about Thundercats, the reboot. Apparently, it's gotten a lot of backlash due to his animation style. And to be honest, he says I kind of agree. If only because he grew up watching the original, pretty much.
I'm sure any original fans probably don't like it.
I don't remember talking about Thundercats. We talked about Thundercats
long time ago.
So this is one of those episodes that comment came from.
Thank you for the input and thank you for talking to us. Glad we can put it out there. Who was it again? What was the email?
It was a comment on one of our YouTubes. Phalanges 2.
Phalanges 2. Thank you so much. Please continue to comment. We love to hear that people are interested. You know, we love
and
that.
Sorry I didn't get to the comment. YouTube is stupid. Someone I saw it said 2 comments. I was like, I only see 1, and apparently you have to drop down a menu and choose. Oh, see most recent or something something weird.
Dude.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, they're annoying with that.
Anyways,
but thanks guys. I'm focused.
Follow us on Twitter at Unfocused28. Subscribe in iTunes. Collision28.com for all the Unfocused stuff there.
Skip Bloom, bitches.
Instagram at Unfocused Podcast, or you can email unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com. We out.
I have to use the bathroom.
Go for it.
Good ass episode. I enjoyed that.